How's it going, everyone? Mega Masher is back with another video, this time featuring Florges. And I gotta say, despite the fact that it's very limited and it has a very bad move pool, it still shines very well in battle. And I'm gonna demonstrate that to you right now. So let's get right to it. Woo! So here it is, guys, Florges. A very beautiful Pokemon, but do not let its beauty fool you. It's still quite effective in battle, despite the fact that it has two abilities that do absolutely nothing for it. Hence why I said previously that this Pokemon is limited, because of the fact that it has basically no ability in singles. So, the typing that it gets is known as Fairy, which is a new typing introduced into Generation 6, and this typing is very unique because of the fact that it is immune to Dragon-type moves, and it also resists Fighting, Bug, and Dark-type moves. And these moves back in previous generations were very spammable, especially Dragon, since how Steel was the only type that resisted it, and everything else took regular damage with the exception of Dragon, which was super effective against it, so you could just spam Outrages and Draco Meteors all over the place. Not now, especially with fairies running around. Now you gotta worry about that, because they take no damage from Dragon-type moves, which is very awesome. The two abilities that it gets, the first one is known as Flower Veil, which in doubles protects the Grass-type partners that you have from having their defenses lowered, and Symbiosis, or Symbiosis, I don't know how it's pronounced, is its hidden ability. And what this does is, say if your partner uses up their item, if you still have your held item, you basically give that to your partner, helping it further. So it has some use in doubles, but not in singles. You're basically using a Pokemon without a proper ability, hence why, again, I say that it is limited in what it can do. As for its stats, let's take a look here. It has 78 HP, 65 attack, 68 defense, 112 special attack, very good for a Pokemon that's meant to be a defensive cleric. Oh my god, that special defense though, base 154? That's the same as Mewtwo's 154 base special attack. That's insane. So you know this thing is not going to be going down very easy to special hits. And that base 75 speed, not too bad. It isn't the fastest either. And I just want to say, if this Pokemon got something like Magic Guard, that Pokemon would go straight to OU and push Clefable aside. Bye-bye, Clefable. But unfortunately it doesn't. All we can do is just hope and dream that one day it'll get a better ability. So, with that said, it's time to move on to the first set. So the first set that we have here is meant for Florges to be a decent setup sweeper that is very difficult to take down. The item that Florges is going to be using is known as Leftovers. It is the best item to use on a bulky Pokemon like Florges. It allows you to have passive recovery at the end of each turn. The EV spread goes like this: 252 into its HP, 252 into its defense, and 4 into speed, just to give you one more speed point. Now, you don't see ability on there because it literally doesn't matter what ability you use. It's completely useless in singles, just to remind you. And the nature that we're going to be using is a Bold Nature to lower your attack and increase your physical defense. As for its moveset, we're going to be using Calm Mind, as it's a pretty decent move, as it increases your special attack and special defense by one stage every time you use it. And having base 112 special attack, along with a very beefy base 154 special defense, Calm Mind is going to boost those two awesome stats up quite a bit, even after a couple of boosts. The next move that we have is known as Moonblast, and Moonblast is a very effective special fairy type move, being base 95 power and 100% accuracy, and also has a really awesome chance of lowering your opponent's special attack by one stage, 30% to be exact. The next move that we have is a move that it gets in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire move tutors. It's known as Synthesis, and depending on the weather conditions is how much you will recover your health. If there's no weather, you recover your health by 50%. If it's sunshine, you recover your health by 2/3, which is very awesome. And unfortunately, if it's any other weather, such as rain, sandstorm, or hail, then you are only able to recover your health by 33%, which isn't that good. But I thought I would showcase this anyways because it does have a decent spot in this set. And the last move is really up to you. Do you want to be a mono setup sweeper with the protection from any status ailments with aromatherapy, which heals not just you, but your entire team from any status ailments. Or you want to use Giga Drain if you're worried about things like Mega Swampert running around in the underused tier. And Giga Drain is also something else that it gets in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I thought I would showcase it. It does have decent potential, but depending on how you build your team, if you don't have any clerics, I would recommend using aromatherapy. You got that covered? Then why don't you slap on Giga Drain? It could turn the tide in battle if you're against a water-type Pokemon. That's all for this set. It's time to move on to another one. So with this next set here, turns Florges into a very, very effective, specially defensive tank slash cleric, and it does that job very, very well. The item for Florges is going to be Leftovers yet again because it is the best item that Florges can have in battle. The EV spread, once again, is going to be 252 HP, 252 into special defense this time, and 4 into speed, just to give you one more speed point. And with the calm nature, that increases your special defense even further and lowers your attack. At level 100 with full investment, this thing has almost 450 special defense points. That's insane. So it's not going to be going down that easily to a special attack unless it's at like very low health or the opponent has like some sort of crazy setup going on. But anyways, I'm rambling. As for the moveset, we have Wish, and what Wish does is it's a 2-turn move in which the first time you use Wish, you can either stay in and then have recovery the next turn, or you can switch out and into a Pokemon that actually needs the health boost and keep it healthy during battle. The next move that we have is known as Moonblast, which is a very effective offensive move that Florges gets that also prevents it from being complete setup and taunt bait. And even with an uninvested base 112 special attack, it hits pretty hard. So please be aware of that. The next move that we have is known as Protect, and Wish and Protect go like peanut butter and jelly together. If you want to have a fail-safe option of recovery, use Wish and then Protect. That way you don't get attacked and possibly go down. And the last move that we have is known as Aromatherapy, which goes very well with this set because not only does it keep you healthy from any status ailments, but it also keeps your team healthy from any status ailments. That's basically all I have to say about this set. It's very simple yet very effective. I hope you enjoyed this little video on Florges. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Florges and how it can be very effective in battle despite the fact that it has virtually no useful ability in singles. If you enjoy videos like these, then feel free to leave a like. And if you're interested in watching videos like these, then subscribe for more content, as I will be uploading as much as I can. I won't be able to upload every day, every single time, because I do work, and sometimes work takes a lot out of me, especially when you're working 12-hour shifts. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good night, and I shall see you all next upload.